Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here. And I'm going to do a random reading. This reading is general and timeless. If you are interested in personal reading, my information is down below. All of my readings are timeless. It may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, that's okay. I have plenty of other timeless readings available. If it does resonate, just take what you like, leave the rest. You won't hurt my feelings. Seven of Cups. What the fuck is going on? What is going on? Not gonna do on that. We're confused. There's a fog. We might feel the need to take action, but don't. Also, don't jump to conclusions. Strength through grace. So I put them like this. This is our internal, this is external. So what's in front of us. Be even keel. With the strength card, she is loving the lion into submission. She's not attacking it or anything like that. Let's see. The Ten of Swords. Yikes. Yikes. We're tired. We're exhausted. We're done with it. We're overthinking. Our brains are exhausted. We're confused. We don't want to jump to conclusions. Maybe we're just effing tired and something is done. Something is done. And maybe we want to jump into whatever the next thing is, but it's not time to jump into anything. The strength card on the external, that could be how we're showing up or maybe how we should show up in the world. Goodness. Three of Swords. I wanted to clarify that strength through grace, the strength card. We're in it, man. We're in it. This is some warrior shit. You're a badass. That's why you are watching this reading, because you need to be reminded that you're a badass. You got this, and God's got you, and he sees you, she sees you, goddess, whatever, source, whatever you call it. Your angels, your guides. You're all right. In somebody's book, I don't fucking know you. For all I know, you're a douche. For all you know, I'm a douche, but somebody loves you. Queen of Swords. I wanted to pull one for advice. She listens, she's logical. She puts up boundaries. She's holding the sword out. She's not attacking anybody with the sword. It's not the Knight of Swords where he's charging with it. But we're just kind of like, this is my space. We need to rest. We need to rest and listen. I'm gonna do these. Because it seems to me like we are quite possibly going through it. I really get that this is just exhaustion. care for the earth. Let me read this book because I do not know. But I care for the earth. Maybe we're caring too much. Maybe we're just cared out. Maybe it's time to care for ourselves. Maybe we have been caring for the earth. Maybe we need to, what number was that? 15. Maybe we need to like zoom out. Need glasses. This is kind of long, but I'm going to read it. A pearl is made when a parasite or a grain of sand finds its way into the shell of an oyster and begins to irritate the insides. From this irritation, the oyster creates an enamel called NACRE. My glasses are crooked. Nacer, or mother of pearl, around the strange visitor, and after some time, the intruder eventually evolves into a pearl. Our lives are polished by the metaphors with which we view our container of infinity. Metaphor, perhaps being meta, for the language of myth and metamorphosis. In Egyptian mythology, Jeb is known as the kneader of the earth. He is the husband to Nut, the goddess of the sky, son of the god of air, Shu, and the goddess of moisture, Tefnut, grandson of the creator Adam. Yet in modern mythology, we've commonly come to refer to the earth as a she, perhaps stemming from the Greek primordial deity named Gaia, believed to be the mother of all life. The world, in the context of the major arcana, that's tarot, is the last card of the tarot and considered an archetypal metaphor related to a cycle coming to completion, a climax, or a passing of initiation. In applying the feminine understanding to this ideal, we seek to appreciate Mother Earth as a sentient being, similar to the perception of Gaia. She is a bed for souls to awaken within the material plane, the oyster by which pearls are cultivated, a living spirit of the elements synthesized into a sphere. A parasite means an organism that lives in or on another organism, its host, and benefits. But the word also carries a threatening or negative connotation of something that feeds off its host and diminishes it. However, if we view this definition with a feather heart, we can see beyond this. I'm actually really good at like words and stuff. Adumbration to the core meaning, where there's a deep lesson to be learned when viewed from the ideal of I care for the earth. In caring for the earth, we appreciate the benefits she provides, never taking for granted the gift of wakefulness that we've been given. We live as a custodian of the life force that hosts and sustains our evolution from one level of consciousness to the next, from a grain of sand to a beautiful pearl, from a mustard seed to a garden of earthly delights. From womb to tomb, we are a product of the world we create, care for, and participate in. The sleeping soul takes these gifts for granted and lives as a parasitic presence, ungrateful for the present, but the idealized human honors the host as a mother and allows initiations into the complexities of infinity to give luster to life's light by living as a pearlized presence of grace and graciousness. So, wow. I don't use this deck very often because it's kind of wordy, which is cool. I like wordy, but usually when I'm reading by myself, I had this thing where like in grade school, I would read whenever it was my turn to read a paragraph, I would read it, but I had no idea what I had just said because I'd be so worried about reading it right. Let me just look at this again. So In the context of these cards getting, I care for the earth, I had said, maybe we're looking at the bigger picture. A cycle is completing, maybe we are waiting on closure. We're healing, we're confused, we're looking, it's foggy, what the fuck is going on? Do something for the earth. Like, go on a walk, talk to a tree, ground, remember the bigger picture, just go out and appreciate how beautiful Mother Earth is. Oh, one of these. Yeah, it feels like heavy, but not. Like maybe like ready. We just tried to lazy man it, with all of the grocery bags, and one of the handles broke and a bunch of cans fell out and we dropped everything. And now, the reason we were doing that is because we're so tired. We don't want to make 2 trips up to our apartment. No, this is not coming from personal experience. Why do you ask? And so we're just sitting down on the curb, like it feels heavy, but because the heavy thing is laying on the ground, rolling under a car. It's a can of soup. What's heavy is just a can of soup. Let it roll under the car. You can get it later. Wow. All right. Anyway. Yeah, it's like a heavy reading, but we dropped the heavy thing, but it's sitting on the ground. And so like just rest, catch your breath. It's gonna be there. And like look at how fucking beautiful. Look up and be like, oh my God, the sky is beautiful. This is amazing. Appreciation, divine helpers. Yes. That's appreciating what's around you, being in gratitude. Whatever it is that's heavy, if you haven't, drop it for a minute. All right. Rest, appreciate Mother Earth and why you're here in the bigger picture. I hope you have a great day on Earth. Peace. Namaste.